Let's start. England for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At forward, Moses Moody. At guard, Brandon Podziemski. At center, Draymond Green. And now, starting lineup for your Brooklyn Nets. At forward, 6'9", number 8, Kareem Williams. At guard, 6'5", number 1, D'Angelo Russell. At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. At forward, 6'8", number 2, Cam Johnson. Guard, 6'3", number 24,
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Golden State Warriors. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pons make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. And for the Nets, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there
Be the Nets off the tip. Al Russell. Now Golden State's starting 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the 5 down low.
Going to work in the mid-range. This is how confident Johnson is from this area.
Back to Moody. Curry finds Podziemski. Rebounded by the Nets. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game. What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Deflects the pass. Count that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Russell with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Some nice passing by Golden State. Moody's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Russell from long range. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said, Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. You'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that one is good. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Russell looking around. Pass to Claxton. Shoots over Curry. Claxton no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Golden State.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easy.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Warriors also with the sub. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Moses Moody. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
Here's Thomas, and Thomas with the stuff.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Butler from outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
It's nice to see Russell's discipline. Stays patient and earns the shots he gets.
And that one's good. Green.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Curry against Russell. Claxton sets the screen for Russell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
First quarter.
Majemski on the wing for the three. And it's Russell with the rebound. Nets trail by 8. Outside Thomas. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. And Curry pulls it down.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Jackson-Davis, sweet little floater.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, here is Russell. Majemski with it. He's picked up by Russell. Outside Butler. Pulls from the top of the key, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Green against Johnson. Here's Majemski. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Green dishes to Butler. Over Thomas. The 19-footer is on the money. Butler's got 9.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Thomas's shot is off. Green, the pass to Curry. Pulls it up. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 7 points for Stephen Curry.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
Here's Thomas, and he drives in. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Warriors And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Looney. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. Wilson, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
All right, fans. It's time for the dance. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Kevon Looney. And Draymond Green's subbed in for Stephen Curry. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Curry's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Nets trail by 16. Out to the wing. Pass to Sharp. Williams for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Back to Hield. Golden State moving it around. Puts it up from 12. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 11 points.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Green bounce pass. Puts up a deep 3. Clowney pulls it in. The net shooting for the game at 42%. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Nets trail by 18. Outside Wilson. Pass to Johnson. Sharp with it, defended by Butler. And the basket by Johnson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Green kicks to Hield. Back to Green. Now here's Curry. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Trailing by 19. Outside Williams. Johnson with a screen on Hield. Williams can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Green, no luck.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Williams dishes to Johnson. Back to Williams. Takes a three. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hield with the bucket.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a three-point gunner.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Warriors with some changes. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Back to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
It really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days. And Johnson, well, he's no exception.
And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Both free throws good from Green. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard, and you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
But Podziemski's shot is good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
It's stolen. Shoots from 12. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
His teammates are going to love seeing that hustle up the court from Buddy Hield. And that offensive energy, it's contagious.
Russell passes to Johnson. Thomas with it. He's got 5. And he knocks down the jumper. Thomas got 7. Warriors have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. And it's Butler missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. It's Thomas on the wing. Screen by Claxton. Russell from long range. The Warriors pull it in.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
11 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Thomas. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Moody's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Russell is out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Thomas surveying the D. Again, Thomas missing. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 14 points for Stephen Curry.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Butler on the wing. He's got 15. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive